So in a major report published by the central bank, it shows that the insurance industry is still ripping off its customers. This report shows that in some cases awards have dropped dramatically, up to 40% in some cases. But despite that, what the insurance industry has done is they've pocketed these savings. Their profits have risen to a staggering 14%. This is despite the industry telling the Finance Committee when they were looking for reforms to be introduced that their target was 5% profitability. They're now making nearly 3 times that amount. So instead of these savings being passed on to customers, instead of it being passed on to businesses, to community groups, to festivals, to your local sporting organisation, what has happened is all of these reforms, the industry has just said, I'll take that, I'll boost my profits, and I'll jack up premiums on ordinary people. That is not acceptable. We knew that this would happen. That is why I have published a piece of legislation that forces the industry to show that the reforms that have been introduced, that these savings are being passed on to customers, to businesses, to community groups and to the sporting organisations. When Britain introduced reforms for the industry a number of years ago, they introduced legislation that would hold the industry to account, showing that they passed those savings on to the customers. We have tried to do the same thing, but this government of Fianna Fáil, of Fine Gael and the Green Party, supported by independents, have blocked that legislation on every turn. It is time to hold this industry to account. It is time to end it rip-off. We need insurance premiums to come down. We cannot continue to see these increases that we're seeing year on year. And Sinn Féin is determined to push forward in our legislation to hold this industry to account.